All right, guys, hey now, welcome back to Duct Tape and a Butter Knife. On today's adventures, we're going to be installing a Ring Elite V2 doorbell. This is the one you have to recess into your wall. He has a very tight space, basically only the door casing and garage on either side. So I'm going to have to cut a hole in his door casing and see if I can get the wire in there. It'd be really easy if the garage wasn't finished. But the garage is finished. Really doesn't want to see any wires, so I told him that we're going to have to do some cutting. I'd place the pieces back on the wall, but that's about it. So I'm sure there's a bunch of people that want to buy this doorbell. Well, I don't know about that because I think it's a $500 doorbell from Ring. It's $400 or $500. I'm not sure. I'll put the price here. And it does require you, unless you know how to do this kind of thing, it does require you to then pay someone to come put it in for you. Because it is a bunch of work, and then you still have to get an Ethernet cable to it. I advised him to get a PoE switch. He's already got that. It's already hooked up in his basement. So I just need to run it to that. Once we get inside, it's simple. The problem is I have to figure out how I'm going to get this wire up the wall without damaging the first floor walls. If I have to damage any walls, I want it to be the garage. This is a brand new development, and he's just moved in recently. And I'd really like to avoid having to patch any walls. Well, him having to patch any walls. It's a balmy 27 degrees. It's freaking cold, man. When I left, it's 5 degrees warmer than when I left. When I started driving here, it was 22 degrees. So it's now up to 27, and I think the high is supposed to be 32. So I might have to put my shorts on when it gets to that point because it's going to be hot. Can't wait for spring, man. I'm so over this winter stuff. But you guys may notice I have a little bit more of a beard now than I did last time, and my girlfriend says I look like an overgrown gnome, and if I let it get any longer, there's going to be animals living in it. So she hates beards, but I showed her a picture of one. The guy has it. It's like way down here, and she's like, no way. There will definitely be like raccoons and squirrels living in that thing. But anyway, I digress. I have to get my ass in gear because I have no idea how long this is going to take to get this doorbell ran. It would be amazing if they ran a Cat 6 there. That would be amazing. Make my life so much easier. But I don't think that happens. I've seen some builders do it, and I think it's just because the contractor has not brought the right wire or something like that. So they'll just run a Cat 6 and just use 2 wires off of it. I've done it before when I'm running doorbells. So I highly doubt that's the case. But anyway, I'm going to get down in the basement and pull a bit of insulation after I take this doorbell off and give this wire a tug. So let's go. Okay. Oh, that is loose. Wonder if I can find that. Just going to stick a little bit of tape on the end of this, just so it's not ringing like crazy and if I'm moving the wires around. Okay, next step. Down the basement I go. See if I can find this wire. That's loose. I wonder if they put that in through the garage. If I can find that, I might be able to use that as a pull because that hole's big enough for a Cat 6. That's the goal. Hey guys. Okay, I put you guys on my hat for now. So I know where this stuff is in the wall, on the wall. Yeah. No doorbell. Unless it's over here. I don't think so. No doorbell. Nope. Okay, so here's the doorbell chime. So yeah, unfortunate. So I won't be able to use that. Here's the head end where we're going to connect our lines. Here's the PoE switch he's put in. Beautiful. Okay, so I have a plan, but I'm getting to the point of no return. I got a fresh wood blade. I got my box marked out, and I got to cut all this out, save this piece. I'm hoping once I get this open, I can see this wire from the receptacle inside, so I can get to that. But I'm hoping maybe I'll have an easy path to get a wire up. But there goes nothing. There we go. Beautiful. See if our box will fit in here. Perfect. All right, unfortunately, I am this side of a stud. I need to be that side. So I'm just gonna pop a small hole up here, and I should be in the bay I want to be in. Should. Man, these nails, these screws keep stabbing me. So I should be, if I go here, I should be right up in that bed. I don't know how much you guys can see because I can't see much. Hopefully my measurements are right. If not, I just put a hole in the new floor. All right. So the stick is up there. I got a wire ran from where the head-end location is. And now I just got to try to get this up the wall. Now I got to get the wire inside this box. Never do what I'm doing. Never drill towards the hand. That's just stupid. I don't know any idiots that would do that. Not too smart ones, that's what's kind of idiots. Let's see if this will fit in here. Slide in. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay. Man, I got Amazon Music playing in my ear. And they're playing some bangers right now. Don't think I've ever heard this song, but I like it. Usually I listen to like dance style, like club techno kind of stuff at work because it kind of keeps me moving. But tomorrow I might be listening to God knows what. Whatever floats my boat. Okay. All right, so that's secure. Terminate the line. We'll terminate it downstairs. We're good to go. I don't even know why I put these gloves on. I need to take them off to put these fittings on. This stupid hook I have on my belt, it squeaks, man. So it's this thing, I think. Oh no, it's my lineman's. Anyway, sounds like an old swing or something. Oh, I don't have my scissors on me. Let's use these. That's what happens when you use your tools in the rain. Even the best tools start to rust. Unless, of course, they're stainless. I don't know of any lineman pliers that are stainless, maybe. But I hope this gives you guys an idea of what all is involved to put one of these in. Now, honestly, not trying to toot my own horn, but a lesser installer would have just chopped up walls and just not given a damn. Collected their paycheck and walked away. Honestly, there's a bunch of techs out there that don't even know how to fish a wire. Wouldn't even know where to begin. A guy I used to work with, I used to tell him if he had to fish to feed his family, they'd all starve. He was terrible. Couldn't fish to save his life. Don't worry, I'm going to clean this porch up. I ordered a little Vito UB2B something, I don't know. Should be here tomorrow. It's like Basically looks like something you would put your beer in. But it's got a handle on it, belt hook, all that stuff, so you can keep small parts and stuff in it, like these. You just chuck a bunch of them in there, so I don't have to stick them in my pockets, and I could put my crimp tool in there, and there's freaking what, 80 bucks? Ridiculous price, but okay. Stick this guy on. Shit. Okay, that box, it's not really going to work. No. Okay, plan B. I did a bit of trimming behind it to get it to sit flush. Now we're good to go. All right. One of these has got to work. Still might be too big. I wonder if I could use a flat. No. There we go. There we go. I know you're supposed to put it in the handle, but not really need to. It's just a security screw. Let me get a towel, clean that off. And I will put a bead of silicone around here just to hide this so it looks white. So that means I have to take my silicone out of my van, let it warm up, because right now it's too cold and it won't come out in like chewed up bubble gum. So before the internet police get on me, I am cleaning up my mess. Little pro tip: if you have one of these vacuums, you can just use it as a trash can. If you don't have one just sitting beside you. Throw all the big stuff in there, pick up the rest. This screw I need. off the dog's internet police. It's vacuumed. And I just have to go downstairs, plug it in. I will label this when I'm done, but just want to get it up and running for him so you can see what it looks like. Hopefully he enjoys the view. It's not going to be much of a view because he's in that little corridor, but better than nothing. Boom. Let's go check it out. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
I totally forgot that I need the original doorbell wires. I was so preoccupied with trying to get this through without damaging the house that I forgot that I needed the other wires to ring his actual doorbell in his house. But shouldn't be too difficult. I think this one was down like that, so I'm going to put this one like beautiful. There we go.